Welcome to my Continental Knitting Lab. Today I'm going to teach you on how to knit Honeycomb Brioche stitch and using SOS line. Here we have cast on for Honeycomb Brioche stitch, and you need to cast on even number of stitches. I cast on 22 stitches and out of those, 2 of those are selvage stitches on each end. For Honeycomb Brioche stitch, you need, it's called setup row. So this is going to be my front. So here I'm going to knit, actually purl back of my it's the wrong side. I'm gonna purl on the wrong side. So I'm just gonna slip and then I just purl. All the way till the end, and last stitch I will just knit. And here it is the last stitch that I just knit. Turn around, and now we have our setup row done. Honeycomb Brioche stitch is only 4 row stitch. It is very easy to learn, and it consists of 2 stitches, and they are just being alternated. So first row here, we're gonna just slip the first stitch, and then we're just going to knit, and the second stitch we're going to knit 1 below. So as you can see, we have stitch right here, and here is another opening. This is the opening where we need to bring the yarn through, and again knit, 1 below, again here 1 below, knit, and knit 1 below. I can show you again, knit, and here in the greater detail 1, and then 1 below is right here. So here again, knit, 1 below, 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 knit, and knit 1 below. I'm sorry, 1 below right here, 1, 2, 1 below, and pull it through, and last stitch I just knit. Okay, So here is how it actually looks. You can see here we knitted one below, knit, and knit one below. So here is how it looks. Now we're going to flip our work, and we are going to start working on the second row. And the stitches are knit and knit two together. So here we're just gonna slip the first stitch. We're gonna slip the first stitch, and here you can see we have two strands, one and second. I'm gonna pick up this, put it back on the needle, and knit together. Okay, and then I'm gonna knit this, and here again we have one strand, second strand. We're going to pick up this strand, put it on the needle, and we're going to knit it together. This is just to be knitted, and here again we have one and two. We're gonna take this first one and we're gonna pull it up and put it on the needle, knit together. Here we're just going to knit, and again we have two strands here. We're gonna pull the first one up and put it on the needle and knit it together. So knit, and again we're gonna take this, put it on the needle and knit it together. So, and here again, knit, first pull it up, put it on the needle and knit, knit, again two, we're gonna pull, put it on the needle and knit two together, knit, again, pull it up, put it on the needle and knit two together, knit, here it is again, put it on a needle, knit two together, knit, here is our last one, put it, the first row is always harder, so put it on a needle, knit two together, knit, and knit again. Okay, so now we have finished our wrong side, and now we're going to work on our right side again, which is our row 3. And in our row 3 we can see that we have just regular purl, like double purl right here, one and second strand, one and two strands. So the way we're going to work at it is we're gonna shift as we started here as knit. Here on the third row we're going to start knit two below first. On the first row we started just to knit, while on the third row we're going to start knit one below. So here we're just going to slip the first stitch, and we're gonna start knit one below and knit, and then again knit one below, knit, knit one below, knit, here it is again, knit one below, knit, knit one below, knit, knit one below, we have one below, knit one below, and just knit. Again, knit one below, knit, knit one below, knit, knit one below, knit, and you can see it is like we're knitting in right under the purl stitch. Okay, and knit the last. Here you can see once we are on the wrong side again, we have single purl, like double purl, single purl, double purl, single purl, double purl. You can identify it by this, where you are and how you need to knit the next row. So here what we're going to do is we're just going to knit first stitch, and as we did it before, we need to look for the first strand right here. We need to put it on our left needle for two to knit together. The way I do it, I always just go and kind of like fish it out and knit two together. Okay, so knit, and let me show you again. I kind of go right here and take the strand, fish it out, and then I knit two together. And knit, and here just take it out and knit, knit, and just take it out and knit two together, knit, knit two together again, knit, knit two together, knit, knit two together, knit, knit two together, knit, and as you knit more and more row, getting the knit, getting this line is getting easier and easier, and especially when we are continental knitters, it's very easy for us to pick it up. So, and here, this is how it looks after first 4 rows, which is nothing like the honeycomb brioche stitch yet, but as you knit, you'll see how what a beautiful stitch it is. Here we have several repeats of the rows, and you can see how we are forming the beautiful honeycomb brioche stitch. Now I'm going to show you on how to use the SOS add a click line feature. It is here. I do not know if you can see it. Right here, as you can see the white, that means that the line is cut in the middle, and I can put my nail through it, and with needle threader I thread another end with a contrasting color yarn, and now I just start knitting as usual, but this contrasting yarn will go through the stitches, and I'm gonna undo it at the end, and it will stay in the fabric here, because brioche stitch is really nice. It uses more yarn, is very flexible, and also it is hard to repair once you make a mistake. I usually, many times, I ended up tearing the whole thing that I knitted. So here we are starting. Just slip one, and here I need to knit two together. 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 Knit, and last stitch always is knitted. So now here we can see how we are pulling the yarn through that is caught in the line here. Here, I'm sorry. Here I'm just gonna pull it through. And now I just take it, and this is our lifeline. So we have a lifeline, and if we ever need it, make mistakes somewhere along here, we just knit to it and then we pick up the stitches very easily. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Take care.